Namaste, friends. My name is Elle, and I am here to do your reading from Sacred Union Tarot. I just did the Spiritual Sapience reading, and I don't know if you can see my little friend over here, a little caterpillar. While I was doing that reading, this little caterpillar poked me with his little sharp little spines here, and kind of caught me off guard, but that was a very interesting reading. It contains a warning about as we ascend into a higher vibration, into this light and into this unity consciousness, anchoring unconditional love and light on this planet, there are energies out there that are going to try and derail you, pull you back. And I said there will be a situation that is tempting you to go back into lower vibrational energies, to go back into another karmic cycle. And so we went through the reading, and then as I was pre-shuffling the good tarot, because I needed like a really good positive deck, and I'm like, the good tarot, that's perfect. And as I was pre-shuffling, the only card that I saw was temptation. So there's a warning. There's something emerging of energy coming in that is going to try and pull you back into lower vibration, into another karmic cycle. You've broken free of that. That was that big shift. Remember, we've been talking about this big shift. The Great Awakening is occurring. There are people becoming more and more aware. And I'm just saying, there's going to be a temptation to something is going to try and pull you back. It could be a person, a karmic person who comes back. It could be just a karmic person who's very appealing and enticing. It could be a situation, maybe a job offer or something, going back into a career field or a job where you were very unhappy, but they're, upping the ante to try and pull you back in. So please make a decision that is best for your spiritual well-being, your vibration and your happiness, because we've come so far. But what did they say? The devil tempts you back. Just keep in mind that is part of the energy that is coming in. So forewarned is forearmed. Let's start with this, see what comes up. Hostilities. Well, that's pretty clear. Look at this guy's got his sword. He looks like he's ready for battle. This is spiritual warfare. So be aware that there may be some battles. I've been asked to pull another card, all tied up. This feels like a divine masculine and a divine feminine, and the divine masculine is trying to come and rescue or break free this divine feminine. I don't know what that means, so I'm going to pull this deck. Nope, this deck. Okay. This one feels better. Messenger of Fire. This is the Knight of Wands. He's definitely coming in as your knight in shining armor to take action. This is something with the dynamic between what feels like a soulmate or twin flame energies. There's some hostilities, and then this divine feminine is all tied up. But it just feels like he's just ready to go to battle to protect her, to break her free of something that is keeping her captive. This is like Eight of Swords energy, but he's coming in with passion. He is, all coming in to save the day, is what that feels like. So that's energy coming in from the bottom of the deck. It hasn't happened yet, but this is the energy that is feeling. There's the Five of Cups. That is usually kind of some regret energy. it feels like she's made a decision she's unhappy with, and it just kind of keeps pulling her down. She feels like she's drowning in this, but her hands are tied. She can't break free. Ace of Air. Because the decision she made was not aligned with her truth. So she got tied up into another karmic cycle because it wasn't aligned with her truth. Okay, so let's clarify. I know my readings have been getting longer lately, but there just seems to be, it seems to be so pivotal at this time in the energies that we need to be very forewarned about what's coming up, because as loving and light as we all want it to be, that's not always the story. And my job is to help give you support and to help you understand what energies you're encountering. It is not to I try not to skew my readings into something just to get likes and shares. I really take it seriously that these are messages that somebody needs to hear. So what's this about? Three of Pentacles. Could be somebody you worked with that is maybe things have not gone well, but let's get a couple more cards. I'm clarifying this row. Nine of Cups. So that is somebody who is, somebody was got themselves in, was emotionally codependent, in my opinion, and made a bad decision that wasn't aligned with their truth. Seven of Wands. They were kind of informed not to make this decision. You know, they had good guidance not to do it, and they did anyway. There's the Three of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles. So, to me, it feels as though they, it feels like a divine feminine was pulled back into another karmic cycle, and now she sees it. Now she realizes it, but now she feels stuck in it. And it's not making her happy. She's feeling like she's having to defend herself, and she's really afraid to admit that she was wrong in this decision. Let's pull another row. And it feels like the divine masculine is like, it's almost like I feel like he warned her not to do this. And she did it anyway, but yet she's not crying out for help, but he knows that she feels stuck and trapped, and she feels embarrassed to admit that what she did was against what she was counseled to do. And so now she's afraid to ask for help. Empress. So the Divine Feminine's guidance now is get into your Empress energy. Go back to your truth. Go back to what is your fundamental truth. Two of Pentacles. And make a different decision. The Two of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles here. And here she's a little bit more cautious about what she's choosing and making sure that it is aligned with her truth. Here we have we have the Nine of Fire that came out in the Spiritual Sapience, which is really it's kind of like it's been a long journey. It's an arduous journey. Or an arduous situation. I've been stuck for a long time, and here's the Page of Fire. But that's about to change. Ace of Pentacles, yep. It feels like that new opportunity coming in. All right, let's see what's going on over on this side. The Loving Woman. That's a number 6 card. People, loving woman. great gratitude consciousness. I feel as though she's been rescued from this situation. She made a different decision and got her out of it with the help of the Divine Masculine. And now it's raised her frequency. Now she's in this frequency of gratitude, and she's really able to express her love a little bit more openly. The moon. Yeah, see how she took off the mask? She is not afraid to reveal her inner self now, her true self. She had a mask on over here, or not really, not in the cards, but this was not aligned with her truth, so it wasn't her true happiness. So what's going to happen here? Can I ask what's happening between Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine? Well, she's single. And my little caterpillar's crawling all over the place. He started up here and now he's crawling right into this reading. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the Divine Masculine came in and helped. He helped. Out of friendship, out of honor, out of love. The Hanged Man. He stood back and watched. Saw that she was in trouble, that she wasn't happy, and he stepped in to help. To help convince her, or to help her feel supported enough to be able to correct her decision, or hello, little fella. There's the Seven of Wands again. He defended her. So that's how he did it. And Six of Swords. Got her to a place where she was peaceful. Quieted the negative energy around her. Here's the Nine of Swords. See how the birds are flying here? It's constant swirl up in this really negative energy. But here they're quiet. So he saw her. See how he's looking down? He saw what she was going through. I'll pull a couple more cards. Temperance. He gave her the opportunity to help her find her balance. And the Fool. So she could start on a new path. That's what unconditional love is. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. All right, I want to ask a couple more questions. I'm not feeling that this reading is entirely done. So I'm going to use my clarification deck and just see if we can get some more information. Hello, little caterpillar. Where are you going? What's going on with the Divine Masculine? I mean, he's such a hero here. He's definitely the knight in shining armor. And it helped to unblock her heart. Page of Swords. He was watching. See the crows swirling around? He saw what was going on. He knew that she didn't feel like she could overcome this on her own. He was watching. He knew this was not aligned with her truth. The Fool again. Look at both of these This is the same person. He gave her the opportunity to break free, and he gave her time and space to heal and rebalance herself so that she could start a fresh life that's more aligned with her truth. This fresh energy coming in. And she's in this, I'm so grateful, you know, that you loved me that much. He did this with no expectation. This card wanted to come out. The World. Look at her. It's the same figure. She now is in this transformational energy. Look at the butterflies. She's blossoming now that cycle has ended. Six of Swords in reverse. But look at the Six of Swords. She's able to put her swords down now. She doesn't have to fight this anymore. Seven of Cups. There's no more confusion. She knows exactly what she needs to choose for herself. It feels like what she chose over here was an expectation from society or from someone else that was not aligned with her truth. And now she's clear. Now she knows. But she's so grateful that the Divine Masculine, Five of Wands, was willing to fight this fight for her. Was willing to engage in this conflict in order to help her get out. The Queen of Cups. And now she's in that really loving, nurturing, embracing her, opening her heart to him. This feels like it was a Five of Cups again. Feels like she was mourning the loss of that situation a little bit too much. She was focusing on the wrong relationship, because this relationship was a third party. Three of Cups. Said third party. But that's union energy for me. So in this Queen of Cups energy, this loving woman, this is a Queen of Cups, and this great gratitude, she is a little bit more connected with the Divine Masculine, as he's demonstrated this deep love and affection for her and for her well-being, even though he knows that she may not come back and choose him, the Chariot. She has victory over this situation, and she's grateful. And what I'm hearing is, thank you for loving me. Thank you for loving me. Queen of Pentacles. Thank you for loving me through the mask. Remember when I said she was wearing a mask? She made this choice for money. All right. We're not getting a whole lot of information about the Divine Masculine, except he did this for her out of unconditional love, with no expectation, no attachment. He just loves her so much that he was willing to help free her, even though it meant that she may, not come back to him. The Saint of Spoken Words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. That's where the Divine Feminine is now. She's recreating her story. Love is my lineage. Gratitude is my religion. She's in that high vibration of gratitude, and she's transforming her life. I'm going to pull one more. This looks to me like that spiritual sapience, what was the something light? I can't even remember what it was, but it was a card that I saw in the pre-shuffle the day before. So this energy this is a transformation, but look how high she is in her frequency now, because she feels so loved by this Divine Masculine, and she's so grateful that he was willing to reach out and help her. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. All right, I'm going to pull on the bottom of this deck, back and forth. Look at how the Divine Masculine is on this like teeter-totter. And things have just gone back and forth between him and the Divine Feminine. But he still stood up when she needed the support. I'm going to shuffle and see if we can pull another card. This is getting to be a long reading. Behind a mask. Absolutely. This is definitely Divine Feminine focused. Feels like the masculine made a huge sacrifice for her. Maybe gave up a job. Angels of all four directions. These are your archangels. I think they inspired him to help you. And new beginnings. The beginning of a new cycle. We'll leave it right there. All right. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.